Happy Independence and Bombing Day, America. We are in the beginning of the lunar cycle, Misamsoda, the long rains, and I'm at the start of what I hope to be a busy and productive and happy day. I have no idea exactly what happened to my video and audio here. Obviously it cut off my introduction, my Itomic Skunotony for the 4th of July, and my audio started to go crispy like it has in some of the recent videos. Maybe it's time to replace my whole microphone assembly. It's actually probably time to replace my GoPro. Anyway, Independence Day in the US, and I am on my way to deal with a bunch of skunk calls. I have with me a fledgling, Blue Jay, Heckle, who is actually out of the nest, and his sibling Jekyll, who has not made it out of the nest box yet. But they are going to be traveling partners with me for the day, and it's kind of overcast, but you know, relatively decent temperature. We'll see what happens. I've got a few skunk calls to deal with first, and I'm going to show you some moments with Heckle and Jekyll in the kitchen at the apartment while we go to our first skunk call. Hey Heckle. Oh, you gonna show off your new wings? Gonna show off your wings? Gonna let Facebook know that you're fledging? That you're not in the nest anymore? Yeah, you're not in the nest anymore. We're not going back there, huh? We're done with the nest. But we can't quite fly yet. And we can't find food for our own so much yet. So we've still got a little bit of care to go. But fledging. And Jekyll here. Jekyll, come here. Let's see how you're doing. Your nest is a little poopy. I gotta clean that out. How you doing, Jekyll? You're not quite as developed as your sibling. I know. You're a little softer. You've been sat on your whole life. But I'm going to get you through to fledging. I'm going to get you to young adulthood. I'm going to find a family to bring you to. You're going to be okay, I think, Mr. Jekyll. Heckle. We all know you're going to be okay. You're going to try to fly off any minute. Okay, so from the description on my text messages this morning, this one is supposed to have maybe 2 baby skunks in it. So I'll just switch them into this trap probably, and maybe I'll take that trap along because it's a bigger trap and I'm gonna need it if I'm picking up more skunk babies. Hey guys, how are ya? Alright, don't be too mad. Maybe I'll go get the tarp. You guys are getting a little big. Oh, you're so mad. Oh, stinkers. Okay, so we're at the next skunk residence now, and before I take that trap back here and like consolidate skunks, I want to see what the situation is, whether this one's baby or full grown, you know, or juvenile, whatever it may be. Oh, I hear some skunk crying over here. Alright, so definitely a baby here, but I think I hear something else. Oh, it must be magpies. Alright, I'm gonna go get the other trap and we will put you in with the others. one of the skunks right here, actually.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, yeah.
There's the expert.
Yeah, yeah.
But I wanted to let him know about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. We just are moving this one right now. Assessing the third and final skunk situation of the morning. Looks like we have a juvenile here. Not quite baby, but not quite, you know, old enough that he necessarily should be on his own. And I think she said there's another one on this other side of the house somewhere. Hey, goat. What you need, goat? Are you gonna beat me up? Goat's following me. Yeah, I thought she said that there was 2 traps, 2 skunks. Oh yes, I see some traps coming up here. There we go. That guy's a little smaller. Looks like. I wonder if that... No, they're both about the same size. Alright, I'm going to have to throw them in with the other ones because I don't want to take these traps with me. And these guys are too small to just dump, so... Take them to the halfway house. Hey, goat, leave my camera alone. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. You trying to get on TV? Here. Check it out. Hey, goat. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's very goatly of you. Yeah, walk away. Walk away, goat. Alright. Let's get this transfer going here. Ta-da! Hey.
Did you catch a mom?
No, just babies. Is there still a mom there? Okay. on, baby. Out you go. So, yeah, I'll show you where they hang out behind this board, and we're still just doing that thing where we're staging them, you know, getting families together, getting moms to bond with them, and then letting them go. There's the resident skunks. All right, we'll move past this guy. Not a problem, no sprays. All right, it's just past 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1400 hours. I have left the skunk halfway house. Everything is in order there, and I am on my way to Paradise Canyon, where surprisingly enough I have a rattlesnake call. They caught a rattlesnake on the golf course, so they've already got it in a bucket for me. I just got to go there and pick it up at the pro shop. First one from the pro shop this season, surprisingly, given that we're already in July. It's shocking to me how few calls I've had from the canyons this year, but that's the way it is. Heckle, I don't know if you can see him on the back of my neck there, but he wants to be social. He's singing sweet to me. I think Heckle and I are bonding a little bit, but he is going to fledge, and he is going to fledge into nature, so-called nature, right? Anyway, going down to fetch a rattlesnake. Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Snake guy.
I am.
Up there?
Sure. Set him right here. Big one?
Decent size on the
Yeah. Female. Female. Nice and gentle. You go to judo, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
My boy was going there. So I seen you there before, but he stopped going. Your first season here?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys normally get way more snakes. This is the first one this summer.
Yeah. First one I've seen.
Cool.
Easy.
Take it easy. I'd like to go back to when I started making these videos here and check out the difference in the landscape. You know, even 5 years ago, I remember this crag was like 2 inches wide, maybe. And now somebody could like really, you know, hurt themselves falling in here. And this may be why the snakes are not ending up down or around where I expect them to out in this neighborhood. Maybe this crag is forming enough of a barrier now that it's kind of like a naturally made snake fence. Unfortunately, it indicates that we're going to have a huge drop off of the coulee ledge here. We're going to end up with a big cliff, and the very well established rattlesnake hibernacula complex along this ridge, which has several different dens, is going to be destroyed in that natural process, which, you know, whatever. But man, the snakes are facing obstacles. You know, the development, I drove on road, solid road, almost all the way here. It's probably 40 meters up there when you hit solid road, you know. That's all new construction outside of the you know, of the 400 meter designate for rattlesnakes in the Wildlife Act. They had their negotiations, they made their deals, and what we've come to is that they're building, somebody's going to buy a house right over here, and in their backyard is going to be this massive erosion and a good population of rattlesnakes. Not just somebody, but like probably 5 or 6 somebodies right along this strip. And it's going to be surprise, surprise. What, Melkor didn't tell you? Anyway, let's let this girl go. Yeah, the hole that I'm letting her down into has a mama black widow with an egg sac. Pretty cool. Just a beautiful snake, this one. Those golden dragon eyes turned away now. Yeah. That's a pretty snake. By the way, the little bit of extra handling was probably enabled by the chilly weather. I love watching the female black widow spiders this time of year as they bring their eggs out just to give them the right amount of heat. You know, you can be here on any given day, even a cool day like this, and they're positioning their eggs in their web structure so that they get as much, you know, the right amount of heat as possible. It might be a little cool in general on this day, but I've looked through the crag here, and all the female widows have their eggs out on display to get a little bit of heat. If it was a brutally hot day, you know, they'd sink them into the shadows a bit. The female widows, they're going to tend, or they're going to have up to 9 egg sacs in the summer. Each of those egg sacs is going to have 100 to 400 babies, but of that, there's a lot of attrition because summer is the feasting of babies among all species, and so baby spiders, baby black widows are up for grabs. Birds are going to be feasting on these things later, as well as other insects and stuff. Not that a spider's an insect, but a lot of creepy crawlers are going to have black widow baby for their dinner later on in the season. Oh, she's back at her egg sac already. This is a good mama here. So, yeah, female black widows, they can live up to 3 years. Male black widows, like 3 months. It really sucks to be a male black widow, but if you're a female, life is all right. You get to enjoy the Coulee Canyons for a few years. Can't really complain about that. Anyway, this might be the end for today. I'm not sure. We'll see if there's any more calls. It's a cool evening. Probably this is going to be a wrap.